This is topic 6-2, solving equations with variables on both sides, day 2. The objective for today is I can solve equations with variables on both sides. Our essential question then will be, how can I solve? How can I solve equations with variables on both sides? By the end of this topic, or the end of this lesson, we should be able to answer that question. Our bellwether for today is the equation F equals 5/9 C plus 32 changes Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit temperature. If the Fahrenheit temperature is -31, what is the Celsius temperature? So Fahrenheit temperature being -31, that means we're going to take where the F is and replace it with a -31. We'll rewrite our equation as -31 equals 5/9 C plus 32. We want to find out what is the Celsius temperature, so that is what is C. We'll follow our steps, draw our line down the equal sign, box the term with the variable, that will be the 5/9 C. We need to get rid of the numbers that are not in the box that's on the same side, and that's the 32. We get rid of the 32 by doing the opposite. So it's positive 32, the opposite would be minus 32. On the left side, we have a -31 minus 32, that's a -63. We still have 5/9 C that is in the box. And 32 minus 32 is 0. Our last step, we want to get the C by itself, so we do the opposite of the coefficient that's in the box. That's 5/9 times C. To do the opposite of times, we do division. So we're going to divide both sides by 5/9. So the -63 is being divided by 5/9. On the right-hand side, I have a 5/9 in the top and the 5/9 in the bottom that cancel each other out. This leaves us with a C. On the left-hand side, we're going to use the calculator. We have a -63 divided by, in parentheses, open up parentheses, we'll put in our fraction. 5 divided by 9 is our 5/9. So typed in, this reads -63 divided by 5/9. We'll press enter, and we get -113.4. So C is -113.4. That answer is the letter C. Before we continue, take this time to find your flow chart. We're going to go through our flow chart using our flow chart in order to achieve our objective today of solving equations with variables on both sides. Our first problem, we have 6k minus 3 equals 2k plus 13. I'm going to bring my flow chart up. Now we'll follow the flow chart. Draw the line down the equal sign. Do we have parentheses? No, we do not. Go on this next step. Can you combine like terms on each side of the equal sign? On my left side, I have a 6k and a minus 3. I cannot combine. Right side, I have 2k plus 13. I cannot combine, so the answer is no. 4 says, do you have variables on both sides of the equal sign? Yes, I do. I have a 6k on the left and a 2k on the right, so we do have variables on both sides. Since the answer is yes, then I'm going to move the variable on the right to the left by doing the opposite of the coefficient. My variable on the right is the 2k. I want to move it to the left, and I'm going to do the opposite of the coefficient. The coefficient is a positive 2, so the opposite would be a negative 2. So I'm doing a negative 2k on both the left and the right-hand side. The left side, 6k minus 2k gives us 4k. The minus 3, we didn't do anything, so I bring it down. 2k minus 2k, they will be equal to 0, and I still have a positive 13. I will bring that down. So my equation now is 4k minus 3 equals 13. Number 5 says to box the term with the variable. The term with the variable is 4k. Number 6, do the opposite of the term that's not in the box. The term that's not in the box is the negative 3, so the opposite would be positive 3 or plus 3. On my left side, I still have the 4k in the box. Negative 3 plus 3 equals 0, and then 13 plus 3 equals 16. Step 7 says do the opposite of the coefficient in the box. The coefficient in the box is 4. It's being multiplied by k, so the opposite would be divided by, and I'm going to divide by that number. Divide by that coefficient of 4. I have a 4 on the top and the 4 on the bottom. They cancel. We're left with k. And on the right-hand side, 16 divided by 4 is 4. So k is equal to 4. Problem number 2. 2 times the quantity 4 minus p equals 4p minus 10. We'll start by drawing a line down the equal sign. Then our step 2 says, do we have parentheses? Yes, we do. We're going to distribute and bring down any unused term. So the parentheses means I need to multiply everything on the inside of the parenthesis by what's on the out. So the 4 times the 2 gives us 8. And then 2 times a negative p, take the sign with it, gives us a negative 2p. Equals 2. We didn't do anything to the right, so it's 4p minus 10. Step 3, can you combine like terms on each side of the equal sign? 8 and negative 2p cannot combine. 4p and negative 10 cannot combine. Number 4, do we have variables on both sides? Yes, we have a negative 2p on the left and a 4p on the right, so our answer is yes. Do the opposite, yes, we now move the variable that's on the right. We're going to move it to the left by doing the opposite. So opposite of 4p is negative 4p, and whatever I do to the right, I need to do to the left. We didn't do anything with the 8, it drops down. Negative 2 minus 4p is a negative 6p. 4p minus 4p is 0, and we still have a negative 10 on the right-hand side. Step 5 says to box the term with the variable. Our term with the variable is a negative 6. Our variable is p. The coefficient that's with it is negative 6. Step 6 is do the opposite of the term not in the box. 8 is not in the box, but on the same side, we got to get rid of the 8. It's a positive 8, so the opposite would be negative 8. We're subtracting 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. We're left with negative 6p still in the box. And negative 10 minus 8 is a negative 18. Step 7 says do the opposite of the coefficient in the box. Coefficient in the box is a negative 6. It's being multiplied by p, so the opposite would be divide by, and we'll divide by a negative 6. Again, notice we do not change the sign of the 6. So negative 6 divided by 6, they cancel. We're left with p, and negative 18 divided by negative 6 is a positive 3. So we get that p is equal to positive 3. Number 8, following our flow chart again, draw the line down the equal sign. Do we have parentheses? No. Can you combine like terms? We do have like terms on the right-hand side. We have a 7c and a negative 2c. So 7c minus 2c gives us a positive 5c. We still have minus 14. On the left, we have 8c plus 1. Number 4, do we have variables on both sides? Yes, we do. We have an 8c and a 5c. Therefore, since it's yes, we're going to move the variable that's on the right, that's the 5c, we're going to move it to the left by doing the opposite. So we'll change the sign, make it a minus 5c. We have 8c minus 5c is 3c. Plus 1, we didn't do anything to it, we'll bring it down. 5c minus 5c is 0, and we're left with a negative 14. Next, we have box the term with the variable. That's the 3c. Step 6, do the opposite of the term not in the box. The term not in the box is a plus 1, so we minus 1 on both sides. We still have 3c in the box. And then plus 1 minus 1, or positive 1 minus 1 is 0. Negative 14 minus 1 is a negative 15. The last step, do the opposite of the coefficient in the box. This is 3 times c, so division. To do the opposite of multiplication, we will divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 leaves us with just the c. And negative 15 divided by 3 is a negative 5. Problem 4. We have 5 minus 7 times the quantity t plus 1 equals negative 10t plus 4. Let's start drawing our line down the equal sign. Do we have parentheses? Yes, we do. This time we're distributing the negative 7 into the parentheses for t plus 1. Nothing's going on with the 5. I'll go ahead and bring it down. Negative 7 times t is a negative 7t. Negative 7 times a positive 1 is a negative 7. Equals to negative 10t plus 4. Step 3 says, can you combine terms on each side of the equal sign? So we look on the left side. We have a 5 and a negative 7. We can combine. 5 minus 7 is a negative 2. We still have a negative 7t there. Equals to negative 10t plus 4. Step 4, do we have variables on both sides? We have a negative 7t on the left and a negative 10t on the right. So we do have them on both sides. That means we need to move the variable that's on the right, that's the negative 10t, to the left by changing its sign. So plus 10t and plus 10t. Nothing happened with the negative 2. Negative 7 plus 10 is a positive 3, and the last name is t. Negative 10t plus positive 10t equals 0, and we're left with a positive 4. Step 5 says, box the term with the variable. We have a positive 3t. Step 6, do the opposite of the term not in the box. The opposite is a positive 2, and a positive 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. We're left with a positive 3t still in our box. And then 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now, last step, do the opposite of the coefficient in the box. This is 3 times t, so we are going to divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 cancels out. We're left with t equals 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now we need to answer our essential question. Our essential question was, how can I solve equations with variables on both sides? So I'm going to answer, I can solve equations with variables on both sides by, today we had parentheses, so we had to distribute. So by distributing to get rid of the parentheses, We also had like terms to combine. So we're going to combine like terms on each side. Combine like terms on each side. Then last, we move the variable on the right side to the left side. And the way that we moved the variable from the right side to the left side was by doing the opposite of the coefficient. So in summary again, I can solve equations with variables on both sides by distributing to get rid of parentheses, combining the like terms on each side, and move the variable on the right side to the left side by doing the opposite of the coefficient. That concludes our topic for today, 6-2.